when people zone.
Have our smallanyana skeletons.
Did I hear that correctly? Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Joe Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. And this is a very special edition of Newsflash because I'm actually on location today. Some of you may remember the Siphokazi Booi case that was recently closed, where the man who brutally murdered this innocent woman was finally put behind bars. And today, Action Society has returned to the site where it all happened, and they are presenting a present, a surprise to the family of Siphokazi. You'll see right behind me that there is a mural being painted. It's a flower in honor of Siphokazi. And behind the wall, they're also going to plant a tree to symbolize life. And we had some comments from Ian Cameron, who's also come through to pay his respects. Here's what Ian Cameron had to say.
Yeah, so we're in Bokweni. This is where Siphokazi Booi was found, her remains. On the day that they found her, it's probably about, I assume, about 200 meters from where she was killed and dismembered. She was then put in a wheelie bin and she was dragged over here where she was then set alight. And when they removed her body from the bin, it actually looked like a toddler's body that was left over. And I think just that, it speaks on behalf of so many other people in the country that's been through this. And I mean, it was a 3-year fight to get to the point where we actually got a solid conviction now. But how many others get away with it, and we just see these ladies and even children just become statistics. So obviously it's very, very sad, and it's not going to change if we don't really, apart from a social development side, but from a policing side, make sure that we have the relevant precautionary efforts actually being done. So in this specific case, there were already protection orders taken out against him. She was already in hospital. He had already been charged for assault GBH, and despite that, no one followed up from government side, and essentially that probably got her killed. And if they had acted 2 weeks before, when he had beaten her into hospital and nearly killed her then, maybe then she would still be with us today.
And I couldn't agree more with Ian Cameron. I think he makes some very good points in his statements and comments there. And I have to wonder as well, like, had the police done their job from the very beginning, maybe Siphokazi would still be with us today. It's very disheartening that this terrible thing happened to her. There are a lot of South Africans, unfortunately, that are in the system right now, in the court system, trying to get justice, and it just never, ever happens. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to remember Siphokazi Booi, a young lady who was taken away from this community way too soon and way too brutally. The horrific things that happened to her in her final moments on this earth are just grotesque in so many ways, and I don't think I can go into too much detail as to what happened, but it's been quite a bittersweet moment here, because while the killer did go to jail for the rest of his life, it doesn't bring her back. And as you can see also behind me, Action Society, who, without their hard work and determination, Siphokazi may have never seen justice. Here's a look at what some of the family members and community had to say.
Today, my thank you is not towards government, because I don't feel that I owe government a thank you. My thank you is towards Shamila, Ian's group, because without you guys, we would never have conquered this. And we didn't conquer this. You didn't help us only by investigating the case. You helped us emotionally, physically, verbally. You gave us everything that one could need. And I'm asking from today onwards, what you guys did to us, it doesn't stop here. And Ian, you've got a step in the door. Use that opportunity.
Yes.
Don't allow anybody to say anything to you.
Yes.
You know who you are. You know what you're fighting for.
Yes.
So you know what you went in that door for. And don't allow anybody to change you. Yeah. And to the rest of the team, you guys are amazing. Your parents, your brothers, your sisters, And to you, Shamima, thank you very much for the support that you gave us. It was tremendous. Just getting the word out that specific day, just putting the word out there and just being on 24/7 alert for us. It was absolutely amazing, my dear. I salute you guys. I bow down to you guys. We are nothing without you guys. And I'm asking from today, this family venture of ours doesn't break. It carries on. Because now everybody's going to say the Siphokazi saga has been finished. To us, we consider you guys as a family. There will always be those times where we'll just WhatsApp you and say, hi, we just want to check how are you guys doing? How are you guys coping? And if you need our support in cases that you might need people to go and rally, we're available 24/7. Anytime you guys need to knock, our doors are always open. Thank you very much.
Just want to commend you and thank you for supporting Action Society with such an important case. And it was the first case Action Society took on. I don't know if you all know that, but it was
number one on the list.
it was the very first case Action Society took on in the Western Cape, and it's come far. But again, I mean, nothing we can do can bring her back, but at least there's kind of a closure and at least a little bit of justice.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Again, bittersweet ending to a very brutal case. And, once again, I want to thank Action Society for all the hard work that they do. Because without them, I highly doubt justice would have been served to the Siphokazi Booi family. And on behalf of, I think, a lot of people in South Africa, thank you, Action Society, for all the hard work that you do. And you guys would have heard Ian say that this was the first case that Action Society had on their books, and it's great to see that it's come full circle and justice has been served. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it, and I just want to say once again thank you to Action Society. If you want to support Action Society, please go to the link in the description below. Also, leave a like while you're there. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts about all this. And share this video far and wide. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, your Newsflash is in.